Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. Let me put this away for a minute while we talk about the Justice Buster first, then I'll pull that out in a few minutes. So I went on Amazon the other day and somebody had actually nobody. I saw it on Amazon, that's right, and I saw how cool it was. I was like, oh man, I should have got one of those when they were inexpensive. So I stuck it in my cart just to keep watching, and they had an Amazon sale. And bada bing, bada boom, it was on sale, and I ended up buying 3 of them. Hey, Mr. Home Arcade, thanks for joining us. So let's go ahead and open up this Justice Buster, and let's see what it's all about. What's it all about, man? So first of all, I believe it's like the Iron Man Batman, if you will. So super-sized Hulkbuster looking Batman. I should have bought the Hulkbuster Iron Man figure out. I might go grab that in a few minutes after I get this open to compare it to the Hulkbuster. That might be kind of fun. Now, I've been tempted before in the past to use a Hulkbuster in order to make a giant horde trooper, and I've seen people do it and it looks really good. But this guy's the right colors already, and he's got the bat symbol on him already. I mean, how cool is that? He's already just about done. No! I have to turn on my light. Oh, I got it on. Never mind. So let's get this out of here. If I ever get out of here. Boom, boom, boom. Now, there is a few little disappointments I'll talk about, but for the most part, he seems pretty cool. So let's go ahead and cut these cords that bind him. Oh. Wow, he's got 3 around his chest. 4. I'm trying to keep that cyborg of justice. Okay, Justice Buster. There he is, the Justice Buster. And so let's go ahead and take a look. So let's talk about articulation first. Ooh, that's loud. Click, 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 clack, clack. Anyway, so first the bottom, we have this little ankle piece. And this is crazy the way this thing moves. You can actually make him shorter or taller by stretching this out. So that's kind of a strange, usually, you know, it's quite a lot of articulation there. The foot itself doesn't have a lot of articulation in it, but this piece sure does. From the ankle and the leg has a lot of articulation. Then he has a hip joint up here, and it ratchets, ratchety ratch. And it goes back and forth as well. As you can tell, it's also ratcheting. Then we have the waist that moves. Ho, 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 ho. But it doesn't straighten up. When you go to straighten it, ka-ching, it bounces back. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So I wish it had the ability to straighten up. Maybe it's a stuck spot inside there. You have to use some heat to heat it up. You can kind of see the joint deep inside there. It just will not maneuver back. Don't want to break it. All right, next we have shoulder. Oh, that's loud. Then we have elbow joints. And this disappoints me, is there's no finger joints. I tried opening this hand for quite a while yesterday until I realized it's not made to open. It looks like there would be lots of articulation there, and they really missed the boat on that, because having articulated hands to hold figures and clasp things would be a very cool, and you can see it looks like it'd be all articulated. So that was a little disappointing. And then, of course, last, the head is articulated, and you can see how the head's attached. And at first you think this just pop right off really easily, but it doesn't. And I was so afraid I was going to break it that I was very careful. I ended up heating mine up. Oh, I broke off at a lower spot. Oh, that's actually better than what I had. So there is the Hulkbuster. Now that his head's off, I tried pulling it apart from this point here, And it's just, you can see that the pin is going to snap on you. And so when I heated mine up, the one that you saw a minute ago, where did I stick that head? Here it is. I actually malformed the head. And you can see how it's kind of misshapen now and kind of shrunk on me from the heat gun. So that was bad. Bad. All right. So now that I've pulled the head off, my thought process was to stick on a Horde Trooper head. Horde Trooper head, but that'd obviously be way too small and kind of beanie. So I thought, okay, I want the same styling. And so I, as you can see, designed a head to fit on here. Now, let me pull this off. Oh, so you guys can see what it looks like. And of course, I left this pin in there. Is basically it's all shaped to fit around the Justice Buster. I like the one without the pin better, so I'll just stick it on that one. And so you can see it just kind of molds in there, and you plop it in place, lock it in, lock and load, and there you go. Now I got myself a giant Horde Trooper. Now it would be cool to paint the bat red. I was really debating back and forth whether to do that or not. I know when I did this yellow, it took like 12 coats of paint or more to get the yellow to adhere to it because the paint I was using. I know my reds are kind of clear, so I'd probably have to coat it first. But even just leaving it this color, it's okay. I mean, it's not horrible. And now we got ourselves a massive trooper. Okay, where is my He-Man? He-Man. And you can see for classics, he is huge next to He-Man. How awesome is that? Let's see if he can hold He-Man in his hand. Oh, yeah, look at that. And because his shoulders are super clicky. Now, of course, his waist is kind of loose there, so he'll be kind of holding him at an angle. We can lift his arm up higher. Let's see here. Stay on there, head. There we go. So that could be kind of a fun deedy bob as he's getting ready to smash He-Man with the other hand. Even do it one-legged too. Look how cool that looks. Hulk Horde Trooper. All right, I'm going to go grab my Hulk Buster really quick that I left in the other room, unfortunately. You guys can stare at this and talk really quick while I'll be right back. Dial the Mug on his channel. I'll have to check that out, man. Okay, I'm back. Those who just joined know the video did not freeze. I went to go get my Hulk Buster. So, here is my Barbarian Hulk. Here is my 2-pack Hulk that came with Wolverine. Wolverine. Here is my extra large Hulk. Oh, it looks like the Wolverine 2-pack Hulk, but bigger. And here is the dust-coated Hulk Buster. Now I have to admit, the Hulk Buster is much heavier. It is a much more stout figure in comparison. And his head is already Horde Trooper looking like. It's kind of funny. It's kind of small though. But yeah. So this Hulk Buster actually is, like I said, a way more sturdier, thicker, heavier figure. This is actually pretty light. You know, I'm going to grab my scale. Sorry, you guys. I know I'm running off again. Let me go grab my scale really quick so I can weigh these two. It's funny, I had lots of time before the video started that I could have got all this stuff in order. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I was all ready, but I didn't think I was going to do a weight test. But now that I see the weight difference of these. Okay. First up to scale, Hulk Buster. Ooh. It is 1 pound, 14.4 ounces. Almost 2 pounds. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So now let's go ahead and stick on the Justice. Is it called Justice Buster? Really? They called it Justice Buster? They couldn't come up with a more unique name than that. And where did I stick his head? I was hoping to put the real head on there so we can get his full weight. 1 pound, 3 ounces. Oh, I'll just stick this head on there. It's missing the pin, but that will give us the approximate full weight. 1.4 ounces. Or one ounce, or I'm sorry, 1 pound, 4 ounces, 4.5 ounces. There we go. So quite a bit difference in weight, and you can feel it too when you pick it up. This just feels like it's just not as sturdy and stocky as this. Coming in at almost 2 pounds. Crazy. There's the head. So again, if you guys want, I got the STL for this on a link in the description. So if you have your own printer or a friend of the printer, you can print your own. And I'm having a really hard time reproducing them. Out of the 4 heads I printed, only 1 came out acceptable. Still not great. Mine still has like a little piece there, didn't quite print right. The bottom snapped off. It should go a little bit longer to meet into his chest better. It goes down to about right there, but it ended up breaking off. And so if you guys print your own, I suggest using a resin printer for it. It'll come out a lot better. I use the FDM. And then just, I sprayed it silver, and then I put a black spray paint from a distance just to kind of give it a little dusting to match the color closer. And then I gave it a whole bunch of matte finish. And then I painted this black, and then I painted the inside with lots and lots and lots and lots of coats of yellow. Then I masked it off and did a gloss over the top of the yellow to kind of give it a glossy shine. Glossy shine. And that's it. And like I said, I would suggest painting his bat symbol red if you really want to go and have it match. As you guys know, I've made lots of custom Horde Troopers in the past. This actually used to be a Batman figure too. So see, I've used Batman now twice to make Horde Troopers. Both the armored Batman. Alright, let's take a look here. Iconic was Mikey. It says, Zoski? I don't know. Sorry, man. New Eternia Hordak is on the top of my list. Just need to stick a Horde bat on there. Nice. Hey, Unicron. Thanks for joining us. I only collect the New Eternia Masterverse figures, but I wouldn't mind seeing what they could do with the New Eternia She-Ra. Yes, that would be cool. Let's take a look at and compare Masterverse. Masterverse. So I am going to use this guy here because he's like the most generic Masterverse figure we have. And you can see how big he is next to Masterverse. Even for Masterverse, he is an awesome foe. Ka-chink! Poof! Oh! And again, like I said, the STL file is free to download. Just click the link. And let's take a look next to Origins. Ho, ho, ho! Ho! That is one big dude. So you can kind of see the height difference between an Origins figure and the Justice Buster. So there you guys go. All right, let me tell you guys' comments. Let's see. They did with Motherboard. Yes, that could be cool. Just order Gladiator Hulk. There you go. The new Randor does look cool. You have to check out that dial mug. That'd be cool to look at. Hey, Charles. Thanks for joining us. Hey, David. Thanks for joining us. Yes. So very cool. Hey, you guys don't like my Barbarian Hulk here? Oh! I gave him parts from Titus. Titus armor, Titus wrist cuffs, and then I had to make this battle axe out of the 12-inch He-Man Giants and a coat hanger. And some O-rings, and painted it all silver. I didn't want to drill a hole in his hand. So those who haven't been to my channel before, this is actually one of those coat hangers was made to hold like the little straps from a woman's clothing. And I took the coat hanger and cut it up and used that. So my wife's coat hanger became a way to hold the battle axe. Dun dun dun. This way then the Hulk can join in with He-Man and friends. The Barbarian looking. I know the Hulk doesn't need a battle axe, but it just looks so awesome on him. All right. Well, thanks, was Mikey. I appreciate that. Trying to read you guys' comments. So that is pretty much all that I have. I guess I could show off some more of my custom Horde Troopers while we're sitting here. So this is one of my Horde Troopers here that you just saw a minute ago. And basically I used the Batman figure and cut a square in his chest, added this piece to it from the Fighting Foemen, and then took the helmet and painted it black to match and stuck it on there. And then I made Captain. You can tell he's a captain because he has the guns on the side. Basically, I mixed a regular Horde Trooper and this guy together. And between the two of them, I made a captain. And I also made a black boot captain too. Look at that. So I have the gray boot captain and the black boot captain. And I think it's cool as he has the double gun holsters on the side. And then I took and made a version for each one of the helmets. So here is my underwater version guy. I gave him the feet from that New Adventures figure. I can't think of his name. My kids used to always call him Steve Fisher. I don't know what his real name is. And that was kind of fun. And then I did the alien version, or the monster version. He just painted his hands purple. Purple hands! And pretty easy custom there. And then a regular one with no fish feet, or no flippers. And I'm missing one. Must already set them out somewhere. And then I have my He-Man in disguise. He-Man in disguise. And you can see he has his He-Man armor on underneath there. So, and I think in the cartoon it was actually Prince Adam that was in disguise, but whatever. I thought it was pretty cool. So, those are my custom horde troopers. That's so crazy. Where'd that one go? I had one like this with a regular white or regular gray head, but I don't know where I stuck him at. I have the head. Ba-ching! So funny, I got so many of these marine heads from all the different customs that I ended up buying the parts. Oh well, let me see your guys' final comments. How many figures do you own, Todd? This sounds awful. I haven't counted them in a long time, and being I keep buying and selling, I don't really know my actual count of figures I have. I still have probably at least 12 unopened Horde Troopers in my closet somewhere. But this is all that fits in my case, so these are all I keep open. And I have this idea that 13 and 7 are both numbers of infinity, because it's hard to count on one hand how many you have. Yep, yeah, it's just crazy. You end up just buying and selling. Now I do have every single classic, which is what my goal was, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, if you guys do download the STL and make your own Batman Horde Trooper, let me know. Put a picture of it in the lounge so we can all see it, and I kind of want to see what you guys come up with. And if you and like I said, I have not been successfully yet able to print one good. This one's the closest one that came to good, but I'm hoping that I can get at least one good one printed. Yes. Yep, that was a lot of classics. Yep, definitely. One of the last ones I got was the Bronze King Grayskull to complete my collection. I remember I got him, and then I got some little pieces that I was missing, like one of the battle armor chest pieces for Faker. So that was one of the last pieces I got to complete it. It is funny though. I love this axe from Masterverse, so I did steal it for my Classics He-Man. I mean, it just looks so cool, that axe. So this He-Man gets to have that axe now. Actually, the shield is better too with Masterverse, so I should actually steal the shield too. All right, let me check your guys' final questions. Leave them, not perfect, looks cool, worn and damaged. Thanks, John. Like I said, I ended up buying 3 of these guys because I was going to make 3 giant Horde Troopers, but I don't know if I could reproduce the head consistently enough to make 3 that look like they all belong together. So here's my other one, still in the box. But if you guys want to get one, links in the description. And then if you want to get the helmet, it is a free download, STL. The link's also in the description. That does look pretty cool. A giant Horde Trooper. Horde Trooper! I just wish they made him as good as they did the Hulkbuster for size or for sturdiness. Let's see. A good wee stream there, sir. Until next time, good day and good journey all. All right. I guess that is it. Until next time, good journey, you guys. Bye now.